Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and in today's video, let's review my best luxury purchases of 2023. 2024 is just lurking in a few days. So this is gonna be the last video of this year. And I thought, let's have a bit of reflection on what are the stuff I've bought during this year, because there has been a lot. And also think about what I actually consider the best purchases. I've identified, that sounds very scientific, but I've identified 5 different items that I want to discuss with you from different brands. So I've definitely been venturing out and not only focusing on one, and I feel so privileged to be able to even enjoy this type of items to the point where I can purchase them and even have a few. So I do realize that, but still there are these few that are a bit like even above the greatness of the items that I've been able to purchase. But enough of this type of me trying to justify these type of purchases. You know, if you're watching this, why some of them might feel like the best ones. So in addition to them being favorite purchases from this year, they also include one of my most used luxury items because I do wear them ever since. Maybe that spoils, maybe it doesn't, but let's go. These are not in any particular order, so because I couldn't put them on any particular order. But here is my Celine Triomphe wallet on a chain that I managed to buy in the beginning of the year. This has been on my wish list for a while in like the more bigger sizes, but when I saw this coming out, I was like, yes, that's it. I'm more happy to spend the money on this than what this cost back then, which is, by the way, a lot less than what they ask from this bag today. That makes me even more happy that I bought it when I did. But I think this is so beautiful. I don't know what it is with the Triumph logo or pattern here on the clasp, and in general that Celine has brought this to a more like bigger attention again. But this combination of gold on black is just beautiful in my eyes. That's all I can say. So this definitely is one of my favorite purchases because I've wanted this for so long and now I have it. I really love it, and would definitely, if you're looking for this Triumph line, this is great if you're able to downsize or don't need that much stuff with you. Although the price on this is now kind of hefty in my opinion. Of course, when I paid 1,200 euros maybe for this, paying almost 1,700, yeah, I feel a bit that, I don't know if I would do it, but who can say if I didn't own this and I still wanted it, maybe I would still pay that instead of the full price. I don't know. That's maybe the wrong path here, so this is the first item. I don't know if anyone would have guessed, but this is actually, in my opinion, one of my best purchases of this year. This is a Louis Vuitton packing cube PM. Why a packing cube? Well, I actually have wanted a Nice vanity for so many years, but the price, in my opinion, is not something I'm willing to pay, even if they are beautiful, in my opinion. I do own the toiletry pouch 26. I love it. It's so practical. I've owned it for several years and use it on every trip, overnight trip that I go to since, like, I love it. If I go on a bit longer trips, it hasn't really been enough. So then I've needed to take some other type of cosmetic cases and whatnot. And because I'm me and I'm weird and obsessed, I wanted something that would match the toiletry pouch to those longer trips because the mind is crazy. So I was looking on Louis Vuitton's website and then I saw these packing cubes. And yes, they are a lot of money, and who in the right mind would pay for packing cubes? I did it. But this was such a better price point than the Nieces, and I'm actually using these for the same purpose. So when I'm not traveling, or if I don't need that much of like cosmetic and hygienic products, I actually have this on my shelf open, and I keep my perfumes in it. So it sits next to my Toiletry Pouch 26, which also hangs around on my shelf when I'm not traveling, and they are just there next to each other and they look great. But as mentioned, I keep my perfumes here, and when I need to go on a trip, because I don't own that many perfumes, I can just take those bottles out and then go with this. And I've been so pleased. To be fair, I haven't been on like that many longer trips this year where I would have massively needed this, so let's be honest here. But I see this as some kind of forever piece. I don't really know if I can say at the age of 34, obviously not knowing how long I'm gonna live, that it's something is gonna be a forever piece. It's really difficult to say, but I don't see why I would not own this for as long as it still functions. So if it doesn't get wear every week, every month, I'm okay with it. But when I do need it, I have it. And yeah, for a girl who has been preaching on so many videos that I'm over Louis Vuitton monogram, I did buy a Louis Vuitton monogram piece this year, new from the boutique, so I was okay of paying those prices, and I could not be happier. Third piece, and I think this would actually make it to one of my most used luxury pieces of this year. It is a Chanel card holder wallet in navy blue color in chevron with gold hardware, or maybe this, yeah, I think it's gold. It could be champagne, but I don't really know how to tell the difference. Since I got this in the springtime, I've been using only this as my wallet in everyday bags. I love how compact it is. It truly fits into the smallest of my bags, and I love a little something. I don't know if I would prefer the chevron, but I definitely enjoy the pattern over here. And I'm so pleased that I found this from the pre-owned, and it was a bit used, but I actually honestly don't even mind that much, because that means I don't need to worry as much when it is in my bags, just all day rubbing against different items in my bag. Not saying that there would be something dirty in there, but maybe you know that sometimes handbags, if just things move around, something might happen. So I'm just really pleased that this was a tad worn when I got it, so I don't need to worry at all. Oh, love it. Fourth item, and second to last in this video, this is my Dior 30 Montaigne bag, and oh my god, I don't even know how many years I lusted over this bag, and in the beginning of this year it finally happened. I found this on the pre-owned with the price point I was happy to pay, and this, I think it looks beautiful. It's gray, this really beautiful gray with gold hardware, and even if this has a massive logo, I don't think everyone recognizes it, at least where I live, because Dior is not so hyped here. I at least feel like it. It has a beautiful back pocket that fits a phone. It's super practical, even though the sides fold inwards as well as the bottom, which takes some capacity from here. It fits so much, and for traveling, for instance, it's amazing because this is quite secure, this lock over here, and it fits a lot that I need at least when being abroad and walking around the city. So I'm so pleased that this was the year when I managed to get 2 of my long-term wish list items. I'm a bit astonished and surprised, and also super grateful for this. But yeah, this was the year when this happened. The 5th one or the fifth on this video of my favorite luxury purchases of 2023 has to be the Celine Folco. I got this in the autumn, so I haven't owned it for the whole year or even the longer part of the year, but oh my god, am I obsessed with this bag. Since I got it, I've mainly worn only this one. This is just so beautiful everyday bag. I don't know how much more I can like say that without repeating all of my videos that I've been talking about this in. I love the black on black. I love this. I mean, it wouldn't need to be this big, but it doesn't bother me. It has a good magnetic flap. Oh, okay, there's some receipts in here. Oops. But it's just like an open hole. It fits right amount of stuff. The strap is finally long enough for me to wear as a tall person crossbody without it like lifting my breasts or something like that. And because it is black on black, it is kind of discreet, kind of, although it's a massive logo here, but it's kind of discreet, where everyone doesn't necessarily know that this costs something with 4 figures. But I'm utterly obsessed with this. And I actually made a comparison video between this and my Triumph bag. And I probably wouldn't have guessed when I dreamed of the Triumph bag that this would maybe be a bit more of a favorite of those two. Not even sure if it's okay to say that, but that's how I kind of feel that might have happened. Oops, but I could not speak more highly of this bag. I absolutely love it, recommend it for anyone whose style is more on the maybe casual, who are looking for an everyday crossbody bag that not necessarily everyone will recognize, but those who will know that it's Celine, if that would be important or something. But yeah, maybe let's end it here. It was a bit difficult to decide what would be my favorite or one of my favorite luxury purchases, and no one told me that I need to limit to 5, but I kind of feel like if I would showcase half of the things I bought this year, it would be a bit difficult to actually consider what would be a favorite and what not. So I tried to minimize it a bit. I bought so many lovely items this year. I kind of hope that for next year I wouldn't be that bag crazy, luxury item crazy that I was this year, although I have also done a lot of cleaning in my closets. I've sold a lot. I made a few videos of what I have sold this year. In case you want to look, those will be linked down below. And maybe I will continue selling something next year, maybe, but I definitely have a few things already on my mind that I might be at least looking more into next year. Who knows? Thank you so much for hanging with me during the year of 2023. Kind of exciting going to the new year, although I for a long time ago already let go of all type of expectations and wishes and whatever. It will happen what will happen, but there is still something in January at least kind of feeling that okay, at least we need to learn how to write a new date. Or am I the only one who struggles when I need to write the date that there has been a year change? I don't know. I'm talking crazy stuff. What I wanted to say is thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in my next video during next year. See you. Bye.